Hello yogis and welcome to your yoga class. Today's practice is all about wheel pose. Sometimes we call it Urdhva Dhanurasana, but it's also called Chakrasana, as in chakra. And we all know that a chakra is a vortex of energy, a circle of energy, and it speaks to this endless cycle of energy. Round and round we go. And so we can use this intention as we create layers of balance in the mental, physical, and emotional body. So let's begin. You'll need one block for practice. And we're going to start on our backs today in Supta Baddha Konasana, a reclined bound ankle pose. So you can set the block aside for now and just lay down on your back. Connect the soles of your feet to touch. Butterfly your knees nice and wide. Now you can lay your palms down by your sides. If you want to open up the upper back, serratus anterior, the subscapular muscles, and the triceps, you can reach your arms overhead. Let's start with a little pranayama practice to invoke this cycle of energy, this flow in our body. So we'll take a full breath in, fill up, fill up, fill up, fill up. Hold at the top. Open mouth, exhale out. Two more. Breathe in, fill up, fill up, fill up. Retain at the top. Open mouth, exhale out. Again, breathe in, fill up your lungs. As far as you can go, hold at the top. Open mouth, exhale. Now find an organic rhythm to your breath here. And as you stay and just cleanse and purify, recalibrate balance. Now yogis, instead of focusing on gaining strength and flexibility today in your postures, I want you to cultivate stability instead. The demands of stability will create strength. The peace of stability will encourage exploration, equanimity, length, and surrender. So always come back to the dimension of stability throughout practice today. Stability, stability, stability. Make it your mantra. Now pull your knees together and grab your block. Slide your heels by your glutes. Let's take bridge pose. Lift your hips off the ground and then slide your block in between your thighs. Squeeze super tight. So activate your adductors here. Turn on through your glutes. Lift your hips nice and high and start to stretch out through your hip flexors, your psoas here. Slide your palms down towards your heels. You can take even a little grass as you interlace your fingers and press your pinkies down. Now we'll hold this for 1 minute. Just little pulses here. So 2 inches of movement up and down, up and down. I'll set the clock. Good. Little pulses up and down, up and down, up and down. Stay with it here. Again, focus on stability. "30 seconds in. Squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift." Notice the cycle of energy. Squeeze, 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 release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Set your block aside. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a moment to check back in, to redistribute, and come back to center. Now we'll take that with a one leg variation. So plant your feet down, lift your hips nice and high. You can slide your left foot towards the center of the mat. Lift your right leg. Squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift. Good, stay with it. Lift, 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 lift. You should feel your left quadricep fire on. Stay with it. Your left glutes. Drop in. Flex your right foot. Breathe, 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 breathe. Good. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Oh, yes. Sweet release. Guide your movements. And then take your right foot down, left foot down. Stabilize through your feet. Lift your hips high. Extend your left leg nice and high. Now, the higher you go up with your left leg, a little bit easier it is because you're aligning joints and the pull of gravity isn't as great. If you go just on a little diagonal, it makes it more challenging. Lift, lift, lift. Find a rhythm here. Rhythm, beat, drop in, boom, 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 lift, 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 lift. Good. A cadence, a cycle, even like a metronome. Tick, 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 tick. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way back down. Use your breath to reset. Take any movement that you need. Rock out through your back. That feels conscious. Come back to center. Rock forward and back, forward and back. Find high plank. Step back, press down, push up through your shoulder blades, pull in through your belly, focus your gaze, feel the connection of the earth below you, the draw of the sky above you. Feel stable and strong. Take a full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Enjoy your down dog, whatever that looks like, whatever that feels like. Work with your body. And come back to the notion of stability, stability, stability. And once you find that layer, just drop into it. Just enjoy the moment for what it has to offer. Enjoy your breath. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll nice and wide here. So again, what stance of your feet creates the most amount of stability? And the rest will come with that. Cradle your elbows. Let your arms just drape down towards the ground. We're going to take it nice and slow as we open up to the side bodies. So keep the cradled elbow grasp here, and then straighten your left leg and send your body over to the right. Do small little circles here. Slowly start to come up. Enjoy sensation in your left side body. And as you come up a little bit farther, feel it in my left QL. Now through my left oblique. Come up a little bit farther. My left rib cage. Come up a little bit farther. My serratus anterior. Come up all the way to the top. And work your elbows back behind your ears. Broaden through your chest. Soften through your shoulders. Our favorite cue. And then down to the left side. So bend through your legs. Pull your sides nice and wide, just like taffy. Enjoy the stretch to your right side body. A little bit farther down. Bottom of your rib cage. A little bit farther down. Into your QL. A little farther down. And top side of your hip, your iliac crest. A little farther down. And all the way down towards the middle. Let's do that. Opposite direction, creating a circle. So to the left. Push into the ball mound of your right foot. Lengthen through your sides, a little farther up. Suction cup through your feet. Activate the arches of your feet, a little bit farther up. Enjoy, savor, 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 a little bit farther up. Good. Release any tension, a little bit farther up. And then all the way up. Find length, exhale, extension through your spine. And guide your elbows back behind you. Knit in through the bottom of your rib cage. And then take it down to the right side. Good. I feel like I could do this all day. Oh, it feels so good. Especially after a good night's rest. You can really feel it in your sides. I know I sleep kind of wonky. My arms, my body, my head always goes all over the place, a little bit farther down. So I use the practice to find balance. A little bit farther down. And then all the way down to the middle. So 3 circles, breath to movement to the right. 3 circles, breath to movement to the left. So inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Now to the left. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. One more. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Come back to center, release your palms down, downward facing dog. Step back. Reassess. Find your length. Remember the layer of stability. Stability. Inhale, lift your right leg nice and high. Close your hips here. Squeeze from the outside in. Develop the stretch in your calf muscle. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Slide your foot in between your palms. Drop your heel down. Inhale, warrior 2. Slip your shoulders over your hips. Take on the external rotation of your right thigh. Splay open through your chest. Gaze over your fingertips. Squeeze your fingers nice and tight. It'll help to turn on through your triceps. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. As far as you can go here. And slightly touch your right arm to the inside of your right knee. And play with your shoulders here. What's going on with your shoulder complex? Are you holding any tension there? Can you find more balance? Inhale, star pose, lift up. Send your heels up, your toes out. Find length as you tighten your corset just a little bit more. Yes, you too, Billy. Wrap your fingertips in and reach up towards the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, horse. We'll take on a mudra here. So pull your thumbs to your fingertips. close the gap of your fingers, and you're creating a circle here. So this mudra creates balance. Pull your elbows next to your side bodies. Stay proud through your chest. Really bend into your legs so you start to fire up through your quadriceps. Good. Squeeze through your tush. Inhale, star pose. Re-extend nice and high. To the back, yogis. Exhale, warrior two. Be mindful as you refine your practice, as you deliver intelligence in your movements, and turn on, remember, stability. Inhale, reverse warrior. So for setup, we'll take a little tricep stretch. So grab your left elbow, pat yourself on the back, and then lift up towards the sky. So we need the upper back and the triceps to be open to find length when we get into wheel pose. Good. So take on this extra layer here, the extra stretch, just to pull your elbow up. Now I won't do this when we flow. This is just for this moment. Take a full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, our first one. Plant your palms down. Step back. Rock the eyes of your elbows forward, shift forward, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing down. Pause here. Open up. Good. Stay nice and long for the front line of your body, your anterior chain. Good. Turn on through the muscles of your arms, your shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Curl and reestablish. Now we'll complete the circle, yogis. Do breath and movement on that side. So inhale, lift your right leg nice and high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star, lift up. Exhale, horse with your mudra. Inhale, star, lift up. Exhale, warrior two, back to the front. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, lift your left leg nice and high, slow things down. Exhale, low lunge. Slide your foot through. Inhale, warrior two. Let's add on intention here. As you refine and drop in, how do you create balance in your practice on your mat? What does it look like? What's it feel like? Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Layer by layer, how do you create balance when it comes to your thoughts? The chaos, how do you smooth out the lines, the positive, the negative, to find balance. Inhale, star pose, lift up. Breathe in. Exhale, horse with your mudra. How do you find balance when it comes to your physical body? Not too much, not too little, but just right. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two to the back. How do you find balance in your actions, your behaviors? Inhale, reverse warrior. We'll take a little tricep stretch. So pull your elbow back away from your head and towards the midline of your body. With a little click of the body, you realize, oh, okay, I'm supported, I'm stable, I can give way just a little bit. Take a full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Nice and slow. Plant your palms, square your hips, shift forward, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pause here. Open up even more. Take on the sensation in your psoas. Open up. Extend the length of your body. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plug in through your feet to your toes. Breath through movement, left side. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse with your mudra. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll finish up with 2 circles. We'll do one to the right and one to the left. Remember, it's all about finding balance through stability and resetting as you need to. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Lift your right leg nice and high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse with your mudra. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right side again, right heel high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, slice through the air. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse with your mudra. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Circle of energy, left side, left heel high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse with your steep, with your mudra. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side one more time. Left heel high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse with mudra. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Sweet breath in. Open mouth, exhale out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, gather your feet to the top of your mat. Start to unravel your spine. Good. All right, gather your breath. Let's create some more balance, more focused action. We'll take chair pose. Now I find the most amount of stability with my feet hip-width distance apart. So witness what creates that sense of full stability, full contact for you. Now work the posture here. Start with your feet and work for the ground up. So even here I notice that the balance of my weight is going into that knife edge of my feet. So I'm going to slide my feet just a little bit farther out. And now it releases my tailbone so I can slide it down. Activate Mula Bandha. Now lift your chest. Feel it in the belly of your leg muscle. Again, for me, I feel more stable if I take on external rotation and take my palms up towards the sky. Check in. You can always do some more checks and balances here as you work from the ground up. You get to the top and then you go back down, round up. That same cycle of energy, of balance. Breathe in. Exhale, airplane arms. Reach towards the back. Right leg lifts first. Inhale, one leg, mountain pose. Stabilize through the sides of your left foot as you reach up towards the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, dancer's pose. Grab the inside arch of your right foot. Now for me, to be the most stable in this posture, I like to grab my ankle instead of the top side of my foot, and then squeeze through your inner thighs. Do some small adjustments here and there. Again, I create more stability in my posture by really bending into my left leg. Keep your hips squared here. Flex your right foot. Now I know that strength and balance will come through my intention of stability. So it's not about how flexible I am. It's not about how high I can get my right foot. It's about the stability in my entire body. Inhale, one leg, mountain pose. Take your time. Oh yeah. I felt the work. Exhale, figure four. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Nice little release to the lower back, the lumbar spine. Release to the right glute. Inhale, one leg, mountain pose. Exhale, chair, airplane. Now again, I'm going to tap into stability here first so I can work the balance, not only in the physical body, but the emotional body and the mental body will follow. Inhale, one leg, mountain pose. Lift your left leg nice and high. Exhale, dancer's pose, Natarajasana. Again, I'll grab my ankle, squeeze through the thighs, lift, Mula Bandha here. Open up through your front line. Again, I'm going to find a lot of buoyancy in my right leg. I want my hips to be squared. So I'm going to do that refinement as I drop my left hip down. Kick through the inside of my left heel and find my height that way. My true focus here is just to find a lot of activation in my right leg, my quadricep, my glute. There's other postures where I can find more flexibility in the back. More supported. Good. For the muscles, just fire on. Inhale, one leg, mountain pose. Exhale, figure four. Oh, good. I'm feeling my body nice and hot here. Energy circulating, cycling. Inhale, one leg, mountain pose. Exhale, chair, airplane arms. Inhale, mountain with the back bend. So press your fingertips to touch. Send your gaze up towards your fingertips. And then activate the back bend. So squeeze through your inner thighs to find your stability. Turn on through your glutes. Shift your hips slightly forward. Get the stretch in your front line. I find more stability here as I press my fingers into each other. Inhale, come. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lifts. Float in time. Exhale, curl. Lift your heels. Round through your back. Find the balance. Create it in this moment through guided intention. And then drop down to your shins. Have your block accessible. Slide all the way down to your back. Good. And we'll take wheel pose, Chakrasana. We'll do it with the block, so slide the block in between your thighs. Lift your hips nice and high. Send your fingertips to your shoulders. We'll take it in 2 stages. So the body is prepped, it's ready. Inhale, elevate to the crown of your head. Reposition your palms as needed, and then straighten your arms. Push into your heels. Turn on through your inner thighs. So adduct, adduct, adduct. Find the length through your anterior chain, right? Through your psoas, your hip flexors, your belly, your ribs, your chest. Push, 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 push. And when you're ready, come down. 2 stages again. Crown the head. Bone by bone. Hug your knees in. And let's take on a little happy baby. You can sway from side to side. Choose your adventure. Go where you need to go. You can always come back to the breath, the pranayama that we did in the very beginning. Take a full breath in. Hold. Open mouth, exhale. Good. All right. Let's take it into one leg wheel. So slide your heels as close as you can to your glutes. We'll start with traditional wheel first. Send your fingertips towards your shoulders. Crown of the head first. Reposition your palms. Use all the cues that we have thus far. Push up. Now slide your left foot to the middle of your mat. Lift your right leg nice and high. Make full contact here. Circle of energy from your feet into your spine, all the way down into the heel of your head. Good. Back down. Crown your head. All the way down. I need to take a little break in between. Maybe it's the same for you. So I can just focus on stability, one side. That feel, reflection. I felt pretty connected through my feet, through my palms. I know that my second side is a little more challenging, so I want to make sure I focus on finding level balance. Position your feet. Do any rock out of your wrists if you need to. Send your fingertips down. Gather your stability, your strength. Slide your right foot to the middle of your mat. Good. Balance action. Make full contact here. Stability, stability, stability. Good. Rewind. Back down. Hug your knees into your chest. Realign. Cycle of energy. From stability comes strength, comes flexibility. All the things that the ego wants comes when we start to let go of the ego. Right into plow pose. Position your palms down. Lift your legs over your head. Brace your palms to your back. Let gravity just take hold. Cradle your body here. As over time, you reconnect layer by layer, not only with the physical, but the mental, the spiritual. Unravel, just like a snail coming back down. Extend your left leg nice and long. We scooch up here. Pull your right knee into your right shoulder. Breathe in. Exhale, supine twist. You know your body best, so take care of it so it can find its balance, its equilibrium, its surrender. Come back to center. Send your right leg nice and long. Pull your left knee in. Squeeze, compress. Full breath. Supine twist. Pranayama, pranayama, pranayama. And come back to center. Last final squeeze in. Breathe in. Exhale, Shavasana. Take up space. And as you lay into your Shavasana, I'll tell you the story of Chakrasana. Now, in yoga tradition, the grand architect of the universe designed the earth, the heavens, and outer space. And this architect had a daughter that fell in love with the sun god. But the sun god was so bright and so hot that it was impossible for her to get close to him. So she asked her father for help. And her father shaved off enough of the sun rays so his daughter could easily stand next to her beloved without being blinded or burned. And then the architect gathered up the sun's rays that fell to the earth and created a huge chakra, a ball of energy. And this symbolizes our ability to shave off excessive energy, to find balance when there's too much heat in our body and our minds, when there's too much work in our lives, there's too many thoughts. So we think of the same thought or scenario or conversation over and over and over again. Any type of excess, and we can use the practice and the symbolism of the chakra to shave off and recalibrate. Shave off and recalibrate. Now for me, this comes into play when it comes to my eating. I know that there's specific foods that I can excessively eat. And I know my behaviors. I'm responsible for my behaviors. And using the practice to be ever more present and aware so I can shave off the excess. I know that I cannot buy a bag of cookies or a chocolate bar because I'll eat the whole thing, devoid of connection to the moment, just connected to that emotional state of being that I'm getting, the chemical reaction that's happening. But with knowledge comes power. And that knowledge helps us to stay present and aware. One last breath to finish off practice. Fill up, fill up, fill up, fill up. Hold at the top. And open mouth exhale, let it all go. Cleanse, purify, reset. Thank you so much, yogis. Namaste.